In this episode, we're going to get a more consistent source of emeralds, get more golden carrots to turn into our custom sushi, and then share our new menu all over the server. Heyo, welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and today we are back in the Ch64 SMP, Season 3. If you remember in the last episode, we went raiding to get emeralds for our villager trading, but it turns out that they really don't get you many emeralds, and our shop is empty. So between episodes, I've built us a solution, a melon and pumpkin farm. But before we could get that fired up, we had to get some starter seeds.
Did you know pumpkins can float? Turns out they're 90% water.
And I think Liv's got some pumpkins we can borrow from,
Who goes there? Wait, no, sorry, I did that wrong. Wait, nope, that's not right. You shall not pass. Wait, no, that's not right either. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Liv.
There are over 400 varieties of melons in real life, but only one in Minecraft.
Aerington, no! Those are pretty melons, not farming melons. Don't touch my melons.
But I just need one.
No, stop touching my melon!
There we are, now with the farm running, we have plenty of melons and pumpkins to trade for emeralds with these guys back here. And then we can take those emeralds and use them to trade for arrows, or back here we can trade for golden carrots, which we can turn into sushi. And with our new menu ready, I think it's time to get back to franchising. Our first franchising location is going to be at Stowe's base. Stowe is one of our supporting cast and an incredible builder. He's even already got a little Asian kind of inspired shop over here with, I love this little book nook. It's so cute. But we're, instead of putting our shop right in front and blocking his beautiful view, which I was tempted to do, we're gonna move, just have a little cart right beside this kind of storage room entrance here. The build won't be too big, so let's go ahead and get it done and get ourselves a Moodles here to run it. Come on, little guy. Well, of course you would have to, right, as it's nighttime. Come on, Vamanos. Everybody, let's go. Moo. I just wanted to get a cow, not turn this into some epic quest. That was not the plan. And then, of course, Stowe is this incredible builder, so this whole thing just feels like an epic journey. I'm just trying to get a cow in a boat. Moo. This is just the first Moodles. I have 2 more to move in this episode. Why? Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Come on, we're nearly there. If we can get you up to the stairs and into the boat. Moo. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. Can you get in this boat? Moo. You legend. Oh my, that is amazing. Look at that. You're exactly where you need to be. Stowe, I made a sushi shop.
Well, it looks nice, but I'm allergic to fish.
Aw.
And our next franchise location is going to be here at MrMarkCrafter's base because he's got this beautiful factory here. And what's going to be here but a Moodle sushi truck? Sushi!
Ooh, sushi. Oh, this is something new. I didn't expect this. What's going on here? Hey then.
I'm helping Mr. Moo sell sushi at the new restaurant opening. Well, food truck.
Very nice. Well, let me have some. What do I owe? Let me have a dish.
Here, let me come on outside and I can give you the tour. So this is Moodle's Noodles. It's got sushi. 1 diamond per stack. It's up here in this barrel.
Convenient. Nice.
It wouldn't be a real shop though if it didn't have an ender chest on the other side.
See, that was going to be my next question. Ender chest. It's practically illegal to not have a ender chest in any kind of store these days.
Oh yeah, so it's a small build, but it's functional. It's got everything. So we've come back to Blackstone Isle because I've been informed that there might be something at my base. And if you look just over my shoulder there, I think I'm starting to see it. We have Archie and another Archie. We have 2 Archies. Oh, that's so cute. Good news. Bad news. Are we a good news or a bad news? We'll go bad news. A bill? What? For my attention, you have placed multiple advertisements on my businesses. What? No. It's just an intro bit. Oh, 1 diamond per advertisement per week. We'll get those cleaned up. I think just for the intro is fine. We'll get them cleaned up and pay once. And then the good news. Oh, diamonds. Return of fines. As a measure to atone for my overexuberance. Aw, my diamonds are back. Apology box with produce over on the bulk boat. That will be very useful. All right, that looks like the apology box is up there. I think they're all the same. What color are we? There we are. Cyan. Definitely taking the cyan one. Beautiful. Apology. 50% off. Ooh, we might use that to jumpstart our sushi business and go buy some golden carrots. Let's go. Ah, yes, there we are. 50% off 1. 2 diamond blocks. Well, okay, well then 2 for the price of 1. Yeah. Back to work. Last but not least, we need Moodles, but bigger. And so we've headed over to this area. Loki has set up an awesome game here. It is a 1 chunk challenge. And the idea here is that you have to build in one of these chunks, but only in the chunk. But there's a twist because you have to use one of these strange blocks in your build. But to find out which one we've got, we have to push this button. Oh, Purper. Oh, that's gotta... I mean, there's some not great blocks here. Purper had not even registered as one of the ones I definitely didn't want. Well, let's get to work.
Actually, in real life, mushrooms aren't real at all.
I am so incredibly proud with this build. It ended up being so much bigger than I initially intended. Almost akin to the Yeti of last season, where it really could have stood alone as its own base. I built in a relatively small, chill kind of style, I feel like, and this was huge. This took me about a month of planning. I built the facade, the front, made it look all stacked and everything, and then I built around the sides and the edges and the back, and then had to turn the rest into actual buildings. All in all, it turned out really great. I'm so happy with it. I think it makes a kind of mishmashed style. I originally intended for cyberpunk, but I don't know if I don't have enough signs or if I'm just not, it just doesn't click well for me. So it kind of ends up more of a junk punk kind of stack of buildings with this beautiful Moodle sushi right near the top. And then above that, a little Zen garden kind of thing. For one of our final touches, we've got a little room inside of our tower that looks like they've been designing clothes or something to that effect. So we're going to come over here to the tailor shop, built by Fish in a Suit in this beautiful section of Supportington or Stowater. I don't know. At this point, the dumbest name sticks. It's fantastic. But here we've got 1 diamond a set, and so we're just going to pick a set of white leather armor to go put on that armor stand. And so back we go. Ignore that. And here we are, right there. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll put some shears there on the floor. Trigger if invisible. Beautiful. But on to the full tour. And so I think for the first time, we're going to use FreeCam to show off this build because it's really the only way to show off all the intricacies. Down here, we've got our starter storage in this sort of stone base. We've got some debris floating around and greenery growing up from the bottom in the water. I've got this little pathway that stops right at the edge of the border, almost implying that there should be a second tower or something over here. There's kind of a church-esque steeple with a lodestone. Nice cheap materials. Over on this side, we start with the houses. We've got the spruce building up to the calcite, up to the acacia, and all of it's kind of brought together with this giant Moodle sign with a beautiful use of the prismarine and of course the purpur that we had to put in this build. From there, we start to get into more houses. We've got the moss kind of structure, a mangrove with use of the pots to kind of round off the edges there. I really liked the looms here. I've used the looms in several sections, as well as these hanging vines kind of fill that empty space. And then on the opposite side here, we've got some Moodle signage with the painting mod wrapped around more purple. And then, of course, our moss building blends into this deep slate building and packed mud build. From there, it comes on up to some cherry builds, as well as the warped wood and crimson. I really just wanted to get as many different colors in this build as I could, and really push myself with colors and blending all of this together into a perfectly chaotic mess. And then, of course, we have Moodle's sushi with a big old Moodle's face, the centerpiece of this build. We've got a Mooshie in here running the place. We'll get it stocked up with sushi here any minute. Over here, we've got, right above that is a little pond that drips into these buckets and is growing mushrooms. I also love over here the podzol and bamboo. It really brings some life to this area. And of course, up here we have a sort of meditation section with spots for raking the sand, a little koi pond, like I said, that drips down below, and of course, more mushrooms. And lastly, up top, we've just got some regular antennas and all of the things that you might need to get a TV and advertisements and, you know, more Moodle sushi content while you live in your big tower. But from there, we'll go on to the interiors, which are just as jam-packed as the exterior. After a visit from Dave, that is.
Look, I am looking to ask everybody to do me a solid. This is the shulker box that I need you to get the number that's on the piece of paper in it of random placeable blocks for me to use for interior decoration.
For interior decoration. Am I supposed to be nice or mean?
I don't care. Surprise me.
Oh, no.
It's my challenge. You just have to pick, is it 14, I think, for you? 14 blocks. Any blocks you like.
Perfect. You're gonna love the things that I put in this box. Or hate them. I don't know. I'm excited.
I will reserve judgment.
Got
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate your help in my procrastinations for interiors. Love you, bye.
I love you, bye. I'm gonna get him so good. So with all of these floors and stacked houses, I wanted to make sure that you could get up through each interior. And so the quick way is this water elevator here, but we're gonna take the slower way for now and go up these ladders. Here is more access to that water elevator and all of the beautiful interiors. This one's a little skimpy. It's just got some barrels and storage and beautiful views of all the other one chunk builds. Up the ladder, you've got a little kitchen, more windows and views, the water elevator, and over here, just another little dining nook where you can look out the windows. And on the next floor, we have another kitchen, some magical book storage, and a little bedroom nook right next to this beautiful balcony, just overpowered with Moodle's advertisement. As you'd expect in the Moodle's tower. Up here, we've got a little workshop and more balconies. But then how are we going to get down there, you ask? Well, that is on the next floor. We've got to go up to go down. So up here, we've got another bedroom. Here is our beautiful tailor's area here. A kind of gardening section here with the glare. Such a beautiful mini head block. Down here, we've got a little book nook, and I love this. It's so cute. It's a little off-centered. All of this is really determined on the fact that I had to match this to the exterior. It really had no plan and was just forced to fit in with what was already there. So then, of course, more balconies, plenty of balconies, lower space. This looks down into the little kitchen down there. And then the workshop is right there. So we're kind of at a little half level here. We'll go back up to this book nook, and then, of course, up the water elevator again. Up here, we've got a sort of in-between level. We've got some fish there, a crab, and over here we've got chain holding this bell in place. And up here we have another Moodle sushi restaurant, the main feature of Moodle's tower, and I love it. We've got Mushi behind the counter here, got a little moo bloom up there, all of the storage and things you'll need. Actually, we'll have to stock this with sushi so that everybody can buy some sushi up here and just kind of hang out and check out the beautiful area. There are so many gorgeous builds here. I absolutely love it. We've got our drippy ceiling dripping down and growing mushrooms. And then we're up to the little dojo section. Little dojo zen, more like zen garden. That's the word I'm looking for. We've got a little koi pond, a drippy koi pond, and some sand to rake, the little stones. It is beautiful. But before we leave Moodle's tower, we need to put together our box for Atomic Dave. And I think what we're going to do is put together a Moodle's to go box. So that way we can have a Moodle's location inside the vault as well. And we've got a little note here that says a named brown Mooshroom to run the stand, so that, you know, in the apocalypse, I would imagine that the Mooshrooms get hit by lightning, and so they're going to be the brown version. I'm super excited to see what he builds with that. I absolutely adore this build. It is so cool. It took so long. I had so much more planned for this episode, but I really derailed all of my plans to put everything I had into this one chunk build. And I love it. Whether we win or not, it makes no difference to me. This is so far probably one of my best builds this season. I love it. But from there, I think that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
The architect has given us the keys to decide our fate.
Okay, I think this is lit enough. It's lit, fam.
Lit.
Sorry.
Yo, this is lit.
Whoa, lit.
Oh my goodness, old people, jeez.
Hey, Aerington.
What's
This
up?
is lit. What you got going on here?
Thanks, bro. It's a sushi shop. It sells fish.
Dang it, I'm allergic to fish, man.
Oh, man, but it's yummy.
I wouldn't know, dude.
That was the best.
Oh, hey, Aerington, what you got going on here?
I built a sushi shop, a Moodles.
Oh, I'm allergic to fish.
Oh. I'm sorry. Love you, bye.